Hello everyone, this is Heorot. Welcome back to my playthrough of Dragon Quest VI: Realms of Revelation for the DS. Previously, the party journeyed south from Amor in the dream world to find a well leading to Castle Swanstone in the real world. Apparently, Swanstone controls a floodgate to the east, and we might just want to open it so we can explore the rest of this world. First, let's zoom back to Madame Luca's to see if she has any pearls of wisdom for us. Hello, Madame Luca. Welcome back, Heorot. Your journey goes well, yes? In fact... intriguing. In the dream world, there is a desert, yes? And in the middle of this desert, Madame Luca sees a... tower. This tower and Castle Swanstone, they have a connection. A very big connection, Let's call it a night, yes? We can speak more tomorrow. Nighty-night, Madame Luca. Now let us zoom back to Swanstone. Here is Swanstone, and we can see that floodgate to the northeast. Storyteller tells us this is Castle Swanstone. Do you think the King of Swanstone is young, and nice, and good-looking, and single? Oh, Ashlyn, I reckon we'd better say ahoy to the king first. This isn't the biggest castle in the world, but it looks solidly built. Hello, guard. Welcome to Castle Swanstone. Guarding the castle gate is the hardest gig in the soldiering trade, you know. The soldiers sure seem nice, not intimidating at all. It doesn't look like we'll be scrapping with the soldiers in this here castle. A nice change from Arkbolt. Now let's head inside. There's a weapon shop to the right. They have the Staff of Antimagic. Let's pick one up. Here you are, Amos. It can be used in battle to inflict silence. And here's an armor shop. Looks like a good place to catch up if you need to. A bank to the left. Oh, are you here because you heard the rumor of the cursed mirror princess too? In fact, we're not. A beautiful princess trapped in a cursed mirror. Surely you must have heard of it. It is a famous story. If it's so famous, how come I ain't heard it? Plenty of rumors escape a small-town lad like old Amos. Wait, the princess is cursed? The poor thing. And if we say yes, it is true that many people came here to see her in times gone by. But the current King Ludwig has decided that she is not to be displayed to the common people. Well, old Amos isn't one of the common people, so I reckon we can have a peek. Crikey, well, ain't that a kick in the teeth? Bummer, why isn't the king showing her off anymore? King Ludwig van Swanstone is upstairs. Great, so are we going up? Let's go, let's go! That guard has great posture. None shall pass without permission. Rules are rules. That guy was, like, all business. Would it kill him to just let us through? No arguing with him. I don't suppose we can just barge through. I suppose not. Well, let's head upstairs then. And check around the ramparts. Nice fountain down here. Oh, King Ludwig, what about me? Am I not worthy of your love? I'm not sure what to say, ma'am. Was I asking you? No. Fine. Sheesh, Heorot, haven't you ever heard of thinking out loud? You're not afraid of chancing your arm, are you, Heorot? Crikey, she went from sweet to sour quick, aye? Woof woof. Hello, dog. I agree with the pooch. Woof. Huh, what's that pup doing up here? Aw, what a cute little puppy. Here to see the mirror princess, eh? Sure, she really is beautiful. Once you see her, well, you'll understand how the king feels. I know I certainly do. It takes more than just a pretty face to lure in old Amos. Ooh, I bet this is one of those stories with an evil queen and a Prince Charming and a talking frog and... The world's just full of mysterious mirrors, aye? Especially in this game. If we say no, you should really go and have a look. You'll need to get the king's permission first, though. If the king gives the go-ahead, we can have a look. Why didn't he just say we can meet her? Wow, now I really want to see what's up with this princess. Let's see the king. To King Ludwig. Any treasures in here? There are two. It is a rare thing to find King Ludwig on his throne. I'd imagine he spends most of his time in the mirror chamber, gazing longingly at that princess. I wonder who takes care of his royal duties and everything like that. If the king's not on his throne, maybe old Amos could keep it warm. Since when does staring at something fix anything? Good point. That pot contains a seed of magic. A nice little goodie. Dinner's almost done. Honestly, I don't know what I'm going to do with that king. Last week, he told me he couldn't even stomach eating one of my world-famous schnitzels. The king is acting more like a lovesick teenager than a monarch. World-famous, this I gotta eat. Maybe if the schnitzel was chopped into little bits, he could keep it down. I've heard rumors of a mirror that reflects only truth. They call it Ra's mirror. I have heard of such a thing. I wonder if there's any connection between Ra's mirror and the cursed mirror downstairs. If you reflect one mirror in another, you'll just end up with endless reflections. Hey, why don't we go tell the king that we've got Ra's mirror right here? Ra's mirror? Aye, we already got one of those. It's something of a unique item. Beautiful princess who's shed many tears, trapped in the mirror for so many years. I wonder if there's any way to track down whoever put her in that mirror. Well, that was a depressing little ditty, huh? The song's nothing special, but at least it was short. And there we find another mini-medal. Mini-medal 40. Time for another prize, I believe. It is just shameful how the new king is so infatuated with rescuing the girl in the mirror. What would his ancestors think if they knew? I'm sure they'd be turning in their graves. Aye, turning in their graves. Wait, why would they be moving if they were dead and buried? This old boy looks like a stubborn sort. You think all that worrying is what made that guy's hair fall out? I understand how the old man feels. But the king isn't the only one who would love to see the princess freed from the mirror. I've tried every trick I could find. Whoever trapped her in that mirror must have used a powerful curse. Now I have learnt that the curse can be broken by casting a certain spell in front of the mirror. I've even gone as far as to learn the words of that spell. But it was all for naught. No matter who casts it, the spell just doesn't work. And so, the princess remains trapped in the mirror. So he's tried reciting a spell in front of the mirror. Maybe the princess saw that crazy beard of his and ran back off? Crikey, all that research for nothing. Well, that clinches it. We have to help save the mirror princess. So, go ahead and figure out how we do that, okay, Heorot? I'll get right on that. Hello, Minister. Oh, travelers, welcome. Do you have business with the king? Not really. I see. Well, in that case, please feel free to have a leisurely stroll about the castle. So we're just going to do a bit of castle sightseeing? Whoa, hang on, Heorot. You plan on just bumming around the castle all day or what? Oh, come on. We've got nothing but business with him. Yes, we do have business with Sir King. I see. Well, the king is currently engaged, busy in the mirror chamber in the castle cellar. If it is an urgent matter, please head down to meet him there. I will instruct the guard to let you pass. Well, thank you, sir. Great. Well, let's get going, aye? The chancellor will give the word to the guard himself. What a nice chap. So he's in the cellar, right? Come on, let's hurry. First we'll head upstairs, though, and check out the royal bedchamber. And there seems to be a treasure here. And here's another mini-medal. Takes us up to 41 medals. I do wish that King Ludwig would find a companion soon. This second bed is just wasting space here. Oh, I wish I could do something for the king. I don't mean marry him. Let's not get carried away here. Maybe we could borrow the bed for a quick nap? I doubt it, Amos. He already has a companion, Well, she's locked in a mirror and everything like that, but still. So let's head downstairs and find the mirror chamber. Please go ahead. Thank you, guard. Let's go, let's go. Hardy-har, now that's what I like to hear. The Chancellor's orders travel fast. Hello there. Head downstairs and you'll find the mirror chamber and a couple of storage rooms. Don't even think of loitering down there, though. A mirror chamber, eh? I wonder if all the walls are mirrors. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Storage rooms, aye. Storing treasure, I hope. So do I, Carver. Anything out here? We seem to be in the backyard. Hello, sir. I got to see the Mirror Princess once. I was convinced she'd be a fake, but then I laid eyes on her. Oh, she's real, all right. Is this Mirror Princess an actual person, or some kind of tourist attraction? He thought she was fake. Sounds like he expected a smoke and mirrors princess. Nice one, Carver. Mirror Princess. Even her name is pretty. Just some armor on display. Nope, nothing in here. Let's head across the hall. The cat is fast asleep. A treasure chest back here, containing 150 gold. This one contains a Pretty Betsy. Nothing in those barrels. All right, Sir Guard. This is the mirror chamber. King Ludwig has decreed that none shall enter. So you know what I'm going to say next. Leave. Wish I could get a peek in there at least. The Chancellor told us to go down and see the king, right? We should just go on in anyway. Darn right. We've got the Chancellor's permission. Let's just saunter in. Saunter, saunter. The party hear a voice coming from the other side of the door. Princess, I know not what you are. I do not even know your name. But surely there must be something I can do to help you. It pains me to stand here powerless before you. Forgive me, dear princess. I must return to my throne room. Hello, King. Who are you? If you've come here to see the princess, then you've wasted your time. She's not some kind of tourist attraction. If you have business with me, then come and see me upstairs. All right, King. I reckon he thinks we're a rum bunch. There he goes. I reckon we might as well follow him back upstairs. The king looked downright depressed. This is the mirror chamber. King Ludwig has decreed that none shall enter. So you know what I'm going to say next. Leave. Wish I could get a peek in there at least. So let's go see the king. Oh, it's you again. please be on your best behavior before the king. Don't we look like we're always on our best behavior? Hee, when am I not on my best behavior? Let me think. Hardy-har, I'll behave myself all right. Hello, King. You're the ones from earlier. What's that? You say you're traveling the world, wiping out the straggler monsters on a quest of self-discovery? That's quite a lofty mission. Nevertheless, I still cannot allow you to see the Mirror Princess. When my father was king, he would show the princess to anyone and everyone who dropped by. But I am not my father. Under my reign, the Mirror Princess will not be wheeled out like some kind of museum piece. So, my apologies, but I must ask you to leave now. No, wait. You said that you are traveling the world, yes? In that case, I have a request. If you happen to hear any rumors of an item known as Ra's Mirror, please let me know immediately. If only I were able to possess Ra's Mirror, then surely I would be able to save the princess from the mirror. Please keep it in mind as you travel. You're in luck, sir. What's this? You've already gathered information about Ra's Mirror? Yes, we have. What? You claim to actually possess the mirror? We do. Heorot shows Ra's Mirror to King Ludwig. Great goddess! Is that truly Ra's Mirror? It's absolutely beautiful. My heart is positively pounding. Quickly, follow me and bring that mirror. So we'll follow King Ludwig down to the basement. This is the cursed mirror. Go ahead, hold Ra's Mirror aloft in front of it. What a pretty princess. She sure lived up to the hype. It's not just glass with someone in a room behind it, right? Well, let's do it. Yes, let us use Ra's Mirror here. Heorot holds Ra's Mirror high above his head. The reflection shows the face of a sad woman. And behind her, a terrifying sorcerer, laughing eerily. What's going on? Nothing is happening. Why? I should have known. Not even Ra's Mirror can free the princess from her glass prison. But what was that monstrosity that appeared behind the princess? Wait, surely not? We must hurry. There is something I need to check right away. Join me upstairs when you are ready. Please, I beg of you. I reckon it's gonna take more than another mirror to solve this one, Old Amos didn't like the look of that scary sorcerer one little bit. Do you think that sorcerer we saw imprisoned the princess? I would bet on it. The king was out of there like a liquid metal slime. I wonder what's up. We ain't got time for explanations right now. So we used the mirror, saw that scary figure. Is that what the king's been looking for all this time? Good question. I'd like to know that, too. We definitely have a fairy tale scenario playing out here. Thanks to that mirror of yours, everything has become clear. I have here a dusty book that has been in this castle since before anyone can recall. In it is written the tale of a young prince and a beautiful princess who are very much in love. But it is also the story of a wicked sorcerer called Spiegel who did not approve of their budding romance. A classic fairy tale, eh? Indeed, my king. But the story in this book is different. The prince and princess do not live happily ever after. The monster that we just saw in Ra's mirror is the sorcerer Spiegel from this book. There is no mistaking it. The resemblance is uncanny. This means Spiegel must still be alive. That is why the princess's curse cannot be lifted. You had told me that one of the purposes of your journey is to rid the world of any remaining monsters, yes? So it is, King. Then I beg of you, find this Spiegel and defeat him. Absolutely, sir. That's the spirit. Wonderful. My chancellor here will tell you everything you need to know. I'm counting on you, Heorot. So that was Spiegel the sorcerer, eh? Well, let's root him out and take him down. This really is a fairy tale come true, with sorcerers and princesses and everything. We have to defeat that mean old Spiegel to make sure it has a happy ending. I wonder who wrote that old book. Could it have been Spiegel himself? If what is written in the book is true, then Spiegel lives at the top of a tower surrounded by a lake located to the north of this castle. Of course, there is no tower to the north of here, so goddess knows how we'll ever find him. Anyway, if you do manage to find Spiegel's tower, try casting Peep in front of its door. According to the story in the book, that's the only way to get inside the tower. Sounds like the first step is finding that tower. The tower is there, except it ain't. The tower is there, except that it ain't. Great, now what? What would happen if you cast Sizzle by mistake? Well, someone would get burned. We'll check things out in the next episode. Great goddess, how I wonder, what sort of riddles hide behind the princess in the mirror? In any case. So we'll save here, and in the next episode we'll check things out. This is Heorot. I'd like to thank you for watching, and I will see you again next time.